our train, we have arrived at our hotel, which is only 3 minutes away, and was actually a surprise for my parents. We told them we were staying in one hotel, which is the original hotel we booked. However, after staying in the Grand Silk in Sapa, what did we do?
We thought, why not? Let's book it in Hue too.
Because we're in Hue. I don't know if we've said.
Sorry, yeah, we're in Hue. Welcome to Hue.
Hue! And the Grand Silk here is looking very nice.
Grand Silk path, baby. It's nice.
We surprised my parents, and then my mum was like, why are you going in here? What are you doing? What are you doing? And then they started taking our bags, and she was like, what? And then she saw Rhys checking in, and she was like, ah. But I think my dad caught on a little bit sooner because he was laughing. Anyway, we'll show you a bit more of the hotel. At the minute, we're just waiting for our room to be ready. We'll probably swim in the meantime, but the pool is cold. But it is finally hot in Vietnam. Finally. It is warm here. We can wear shorts, we can wear t-shirts, we can swim, and then warm up by the poolside. Though, is it? You know, I'm feeling awfully clammy,
it's
but
28.
probably it's 28, but it's stifling.
Humid. A bit more humid.
Yeah. For some reason, in Vietnam, even in the fancy hotels, we have yet to find a heated pool. So yes, this is a pool of punch. Okay, you know it's a nice hotel when they leave a little plate of goodies. So there's 2 cookies and mochi. Let me give it a go.
Good. Sesame. Oh yeah, there's the sesame seeds on the top. Nice. So we've had a nice day relaxing at the hotel. Had a bit of a pool day, bit of a relaxation after that train, which was interesting. Now we are out exploring Hue and the riverside of Hue, and tomorrow we'll go to the Imperial City. But now, let's explore.
Do you like it?
Durian.
Vomit fruit.
We've done it again, Karen. That's not too bad. You would try it again? I need to try it now, see if it's...
Yes, get over yourself.
Smell it. Now smell it, Dad. Give him the cup to smell.
Oh.
That's not too bad.
After dinner, we've just been to a chocolate place. And I've got a hot chocolate, but a really traditional Vietnamese thing is egg coffee, but I cannot stand coffee. So instead, I'm trying traditional Vietnamese, and I've gone for egg chocolate.
Oh, I need to get this out of my mouth, this durian.
Ooh, it's frothy, it's nice, I like it.
Is it nice?
It reminds me of Angel Delight, chocolate Angel Delight.
We've just had an amazing breakfast. You should have seen some of the display. It was amazing, although no gluten-free cakes, right? But never mind. Now, we're off to go and explore the Imperial City of Hue. It's a beautiful day. It's about 28 degrees, sunny. We may get a tan.
There's a kind of peace moving every couple years, packing up and finding a new home. There's a beauty in the anonymity it brings. When my feet get to itching, I just run. All my friends have stopped inviting me to where they are, figuring I'll just be on the road. It's not that they're wrong, it's just that I wish it were different. But hey, the plane is boarding, time to go.
we've loved it here. I'm gonna go down to the pool and have a read. I'll show you the pool from up here. How nice is this hotel? Anyway, we've got about half an hour till we leave, so I'm gonna go downstairs, have a read. I've packed. Rhys has a few bits to do, and then I'll go up, do the finishing touches, and then we'll head off to our next destination. We haven't vlogged that much in Hue. Rhys had a migraine most of yesterday, but we did have an amazing meal last night at a place called Nook, which is so good for gluten-free. Anyway, wait, I'm not wearing any shoes.
Well, hello everyone. This is our last morning in Hue. Megan's just at the pool, and I am going to give you a room tour of our hotel, the Grand Silk Path in Hue. Lovely, lovely hotel again. We are really liking the Grand Silk Paths. Amazing hotels, really, really affordable for a 5-star hotel. But let's give you a room tour. So, you start at the door. You've got some lovely robes. You've got some scales so you know how fat you are, which is not ideal, but there you go. You've got a light, a shoehorn, a shoe cleaner, safe and everything, and slippers, and also flip-flops. Then you come into the bathroom. You've got really nice, loads of amenities, everything you need: a shower, bath, and toilet. There you go. Then you come on through. Sorry, it's a bit messy. We're just leaving, so we never really figure out the right time to do it. It should be when we come in, but we never do it. Never mind. Then you've got luggage storage over here, TV, amazing, beautiful, massive bed that's a bit wrinkly, but you know, oh well. And then we had some cookies and some mochi to start with, and a beautiful view over the hotel and the pool. And there it is. We'll see you later.
We have arrived in Da Nang, which was about a 2.5 transfer from Hue.
Way.
And what are we doing this afternoon?
We're now going for a little exploratory walk. We're going to visit the pool. We're going to see the outside, what Da Nang has to offer on the beach, and then we're going to Megan and probably my favourite place, Amul. And then where are we going after that?
Rhys has found a lovely place called Bikini Bottom Burgers.
I found it because they can do a lettuce wrap burger. Gluten-free.
This place is Da Nang, is very much giving Australia vibes.
Cars to fix, bills to pay, rooms to clean, meals to make. What a life that we've designed. I'd do it 1,000,000 times with you and never get tired. You're my piece of heaven on earth. Oh, you make it all worth it. You're the reason I keep hitting snooze just to stay next to you. Over and over and over again, over and over again. Grocery aisle hand in hand, little world but so grand. Picking up the bread and wine like we've done 1,000,000 times before.
First full day in Da Nang, and where are we heading, Rhys?
Waffles.
Waffles. We're going to a place that does gluten-free waffles. And then we're probably going to have a bit of a beach day. And you can see from our apartment, you can see the ocean. Just there. It's calling me, that's for sure.
Oh, right, Moana.
Moana. Da Nang is definitely a bit of a more lively city if you want to be away from that. So there's kind of like a strip area. But if you, our apartment is right next to the 4 Points by Sheraton. I would say that's kind of the cutoff. Anything the other side of 4 Points by Sheraton. So say the town's here, 4 Points by Sheraton. Anything from the 4 Points by Sheraton is a lot quieter, much more chill area.
You have a teddy bear in your drink. Is that mine? Yes.
Yeah. Lovely day at the pool and the beach. Rhys, where are we going now?
Sushi.
We're going to get conveyor belt sushi. I cannot wait. If you're gluten-free and you're in Vietnam, when you're struggling and you're crying and life is hard from being gluten-free in certain places, you wait till you get to Da Nang.
You're my heart, just so you know. Wherever you go, wherever you've been, 'cause baby, forever and always, beside you I'll be.
Naturally, we are hotel hopping, checking out the Melia. Very nice, smells like roses. Rhys is off to check what the toilets are like. Let's get a review when he's back. How are the loos?
8 out of 10. Very nice.
We're able to go to floor 2. Let's see if we can see the swimming pool. Rhys, what did you do to try sell it that we were part of the
Oh,
hotel?
we can go swimming tomorrow if you like.
He stood by the pool and he was like, tonight or tomorrow? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, but there's a steakhouse there. They're gonna be on to us. There's a soju bar. We're going to the top floor. What are you gonna do if they say, would you like, what if we just walk straight into the restaurant?
We're just having a look around. We're just getting
Just
our
want
bearings.
to look at the menu.
Just getting our bearings.
This lift is actually really slow. The elevator music is muted.
30 degrees.
Ooh. Today we are leaving the apartment we've been staying in Da Nang to head up to a higher floor because they're getting an electrician in today, so they're moving us to the 29th floor. But before that happens, Rhys is just going to give you a walkthrough of the apartment that we were in whilst I finish up packing.
It's room tour with Rhys.
Show them what's in your hand.
Milo! Okay, let's start from the main hall. Sorry it's a little bit messy. We always do this at the wrong time. As I said in our last video, we never learn our lesson. Here is the door. We come on in. We have flip-flops down there. Great. Then we have a nice little kitchen area. Very nice. We got a washer dryer. So Megan, her mum, and me, we've loved it. Nick, you've not pulled your weight.
Sorry, Rhys hasn't pulled his weight.
Yep.
It
makes it seem like it's all the women doing it, so I'm trying to do it without.
Yeah, but you didn't do it. You didn't do it.
Okay, and then we have a nice little kitchen table.
Sorry.
We haven't sat there very much, but then we move over to our living area, which is a nice little settee, TV. We've been having movie nights there, which has been very nice. We've got a nice little view outside. Let me show you. There's the beach, you can see it over there. Another lovely day in Da Nang. I can't wait to keep on exploring Da Nang. I really want to go out. I want to go out right now. I'm annoyed that we have to do this, but that's okay.
We're a bit frustrated that we have to move rooms because I don't know if you feel the same, even if checkout is 12. So at the minute checkout is 12. My parents obviously don't feel the same because they've headed out, but I feel like you can't do anything until you've checked out.
Yeah.
It feels very stifling.
I'm with Megan there. Okay, now we go into the bedrooms. Here is ours. Very nice. Sorry, it's a bit messy, but we have a nice little wardrobe. Lovely bed, a little bit small, but that's fine. TV, nice view and a desk. And then we go into the bathroom. Got a nice little shower, toilet, everything. Nice amenities. And then the master bedroom. Here it is. Nice view again. Lovely double bed. And then a very nice bath area. Another view outside. And nice, there it is. We'll see if it's like this in our next one.
Whilst we wait for the apartment to be ready, we're going to a place we went yesterday called Jeremy's, which is like an American style place.
It's like a bakery, like a kitchen bakery, industrial style. It's been here since 2015. They do loads of cakes, a few vegan things. Jeremy himself is still here. He's probably going to recognize us and he's going to be like, hey guys.
Is he?
No, he's not, but...
Let's see in the middle, pull it apart. Nice.
It's in the air. You feel that.
They're going to be great, but just have a quick smell.
We're making our way at long last, feeling like a new day. If you can find it now, you're gonna see. Ooh, and if you send it back, we're gonna get it. Alright. Oh, merciful radio energy. When I call, will you call back to me?
So we're now on our way back to the hotel to change rooms, go for a swim in the pool and by the sea. But we decided we're not gonna grab, we're gonna walk back by the beach because it is a beautiful day and the sea is nice and cool and refreshing and we're having a great time. Da Nang, you're nice.
It's one of our favorite beaches, I would say. It's
Oh
so
yeah,
nice.
it's not too party, it's not too crowded.
It's not dirty, it's lovely and clean.
Very clean beach. The water is lovely. It's great.
When if you get it. Oh, merciful radio energy. When I call, will you call back to me? Oh, merciful radio energy.
We are now in the new and improved apartment. It is definitely improved. We went for a swim this afternoon in the sea. Tomorrow, hopefully I'll take the GoPro and then we can actually show you that. But now we're gonna go out for dinner. We're going to a Vietnamese place tonight, which is meant to have lots of gluten-free options, so that should be delicious.
Sorry.
Rhys has just watched a TikTok of a toddler saying hop in tuds.
Cute. You find us in the middle of Da Nang downtown. We've just had dinner and we've left the parents, so it's going to be a wild night. Basically, we just went to look at a dessert place and that was about it. I've got something from Bread and Butter. Pistachio religious or something like that, wasn't it? It looks pretty amazing. Ha 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 ha. Sounded like Woody Woodpecker then, but here we go. This was 55,000 dong, which is about £1.60. If you were in the Great British country, I don't know why I said that. If you're in the UK, how much do you reckon you pay for something like that?
£6 at least.
If you're in London, probably a 12. Double it. So, I'm going to take out the little mint because I don't like mint.
What are the sticks?
Sticks. Chocolate. Butter 4. Let's not be a savage. So it looks
Delicious.
like choux filled with pistachio cream.
See inside? Oh, nice.
Looks wise, I'd say it's a 10 out of 10. It looks amazing, right? Quality of the choux, again, I'd say that's 10 out of 10. It's crispy, it's fluffy, not stale, amazing. Now, pistachio flavour. This is the greenest thing I've ever seen in my life. You'd think it tastes incredibly like pistachio, when actually it tastes not much of anything. It's delicious, but it doesn't taste like pistachios, so 7 out of 10 for taste.
We've been loving this beach, and here's the proof. Forbes magazine voted it one of the 6 most attractive beaches in the world.
Would you agree?
It's pretty high on the beaches we've been to. I don't know what it is about it because it's really built up area, but the sand is so soft. The waves we love. They're pretty fierce, but we love it.
It's clean.
It's really clean.
Lots of amenities.
Lots of amenities, lots of space. Like, it's a long beach.
Not a huge amount of like drunkenness and things.
It's not like, it's not a huge party.
This is unfortunately not an aquarium, but a restaurant. Which fish would you like? Look at those bad boys. And they're like Moreton Bay bugs.
Look at those massive ones.
They are huge. What's that?
Go veggie then. Do it.
I like chicken too much. Instead of paying hundreds of pounds and going to aquariums, just come here.
Rhys is not swimming today, but I am, because Rhys isn't very well. But we finally brought the GoPro out, so we'll show you what it's like. Show you what it's like swimming here.
The past is full of mistakes. We're not the kids that we were. Those younger days. Those younger
Okay, we're now leaving Da Nang, so I'm gonna do a super quick room tour before the camera dies. You come in, this is the kitchen, this is the living area, so you've got this table and then your dining area, and then there's a balcony there, and then this is Rhys and I's room, a lot bigger than the other one. This is our bathroom with my mum in it, and then my parents actually had a walk-in wardrobe, and then they have the same as before, the bath and the shower and the toilet. And then this is their room with another balcony, so it had an extra balcony and a much bigger second bedroom. There's the apartment. That is it for this Vietnam vlog. Make sure you tune in next week for the next vlog. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you then.
See you next time.